Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Crumpton News First at 4. I'm Tom Sherry.
And I'm Whitney Ward. We're glad that you're here. Well, the official decision is in. USL Soccer has been chosen as the club to bring professional soccer to Spokane's brand new downtown stadium.
So today, the Public Facilities Board held up a special public meeting to decide which club would play at the new stadium. On Monday, the board heard presentations from both USL and Brett Sports on their plans for Major League Soccer here in Spokane. Brett Sports is the local company that owns the Spokane Indians and the Spokane Chiefs. The Spokane Public Facilities District Board voted unanimously, though, in favor of the USL. The board says the decision was difficult, but went with USL because it offered both a men's and a women's team. Brett Sports only proposed a men's team. The chair of the board says the community is excited to bring in its first Major League Soccer team.
To have outside partners and investors that want to come to our community and invest in something that's really near and dear to many people, soccer, and into public facilities, and they want to make an economic impact for our community.
USL is moving forward with more community conversations to choose names, colors, and crests for the Spokane teams and to hire local staff.
So at this point, we know that USL Soccer plans to start playing there at that brand new stadium sometime in 2023. Groundbreaking for that $31 million facility actually took place late last month.
So the stadium is expected to be finished and ready in the fall of 2023. In addition to hosting USL Soccer, the stadium will also host local high school sports and other community events.
Looking forward to it. All right, let's switch gears. The weekend snow finally enough to open two of our most favorite local ski resorts. Look at that. Great pictures right there.
Fabulous.
Mount Spokane actually posted the picture on your left a few days ago. They were anticipating a lot of snow over the weekend, and they got it. They were very excited, and they said they're going to open this Friday. Also, 49 degrees north. They're the one there on the right. They're also opening on Friday, posting that picture just today to make the announcement. They said the weekend is going to be the grand opening also for the Northern Spirit, which is the brand new high-speed quad chairlift. So a lot of people very, very excited with this news, but no one more so than the ski resorts themselves. And they did get a lot of snow over the weekend, right, Tom?
They did, and they got a little bit of snow last night. More snow will be on the way this coming Wednesday night and Thursday. And then I think Friday night into Saturday, lots more snow will fall. Right now we're at 33 degrees. Wind is out of the southwest at 13 miles per hour. Very quiet on the Doppler radar right now. That is not the case, though, over in the Cascades again. We've got snow falling at the higher elevations and some rain at the lower elevations. Dry, though, east of the Cascades. We'll look for patchy fog forming overnight tonight with an overnight low of 25. Daytime high tomorrow expected near 35 degrees under mostly cloudy skies, and then snow developing probably around midnight or even after midnight, and that will continue into Thursday. I'm always looking ahead to the weekend. Moderate amounts of snow are possible on Saturday. Keep your tips up. We'll look for a daytime high of 37, mostly dry on Sunday, and we'll look for a high of about 34.
Tips up, pulls up. Always good advice.
Good job. Yeah, right in front of you, too.
All right, in another big story that we are tracking today, this morning, Spokane police gave 48 hours notice to dozens of people who are camping in tents outside of City Hall. They have officially been given notice. They need to clear out their belongings and move.
So this peaceful protest started on Thursday last week. Amanda Rowley joins us live with this, the latest on this situation. Amanda.
Yeah, good evening, guys. So this tent city here outside Spokane City Hall is referred to by organizers as Camp Hope. People have been camping here outside City Hall since last week, and now they have until this Thursday to remove all their belongings from City Hall. Anything left behind here will be thrown out. Now, organizers of this peaceful protest say they are here to send a message to the city. They are asking for more shelter space, specifically more low barrier shelters, which are facilities that would not require you to be sober or attend chapel to get entrance in. Now, city spokesperson Brian Coddington explained the notice to remove property was issued this morning due to a growing safety and health concerns with this tent city.
There's been plenty of time given now for the protest to occur and for people's voices to be heard. So notice was given today to those who are here that in 48 hours property will be moved. People are allowed to stay and continue to have their voice be heard, but after 48 hours property will be moved along from this location.
Now, I've talked to a few different people who have been camping here the last couple of days. They insist that there's no shelter space available, but most of them told me they haven't really tried to seek it out. Now, others say they have been turned away from some shelters because of barriers to get into them. Now, I talked to the city of Spokane more in depth on this. In fact, they were able to tell me just last night there were 106 beds available throughout the shelter system in Spokane. In fact, just last night, the city approved a resolution with the Guardians Foundation, which runs the Cannon Street shelter off Cannon Street, that they would offer 40 hotel rooms when their shelter is at full capacity. That's going into effect immediately once they can get those rooms sorted out. So I'll have more information on that here coming up tonight at 5. Reporting from Spokane City Hall, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Thank you, Amanda. Well, the city of Spokane has announced this morning that it has more than $9 million in rental assistance, and that's been given out in just the last 6 months.
So all that money has come from either the U.S. Treasury or the State Department of Commerce. Both tenants and landlords who are in need can apply for those funds if someone is behind on rent because of the pandemic. Now, the Spokane City Council voted back on November 1st to accept more than $15 million more in rental assistance funds from the state and federal governments. And for one local landlord, it has absolutely kept him afloat.
It's been a blessing to receive the benefits. I'm just a small landlord. I've got 6 places, 13 units. I'm responsible to maintain them, pay property taxes, mortgages. So my bills keep coming in regardless of if my rents are coming in.
So coming up at 5 and 6 o'clock tonight here on KREM 2 News, we'll have more on who is eligible for those funds and how you can apply for rental assistance here in Spokane.
And still to come tonight, KREM 2 is hosting Christmas at the MAC once again, and we are oh so excited. You are invited to be a part of the celebration, and our Laura Papetti is joining us now with some details. Hi, Laura.
Well, hi guys, KREM Christmas at the MAC, it's just about here. One day away, we'll be giving away free books, the famous Campbell House sugar cookies. The campus will be lit up. Lots to tell you about. Coming up, we'll let you know how you can get your book, how you can get your cookies, and some holiday cheer. You don't even have to leave your car. It's perfect. More to come, coming up.
And an elf is up to some mischief in the KREM 2 studio. Yeah, he joined the Up with KREM team this morning. We want to see the creative places you've found the elf in your home. And you can text us those pictures at 509-448-2000.